Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada. In this home for sale behind me, I have another property tour, and this home is exceptional. We have a sparkling pool, a corner lot, a 3-car garage, and there's so much to see inside, and they've done an absolutely remarkable job remodeling this home. You're gonna love the lot, and I can't wait to show you inside. 3,225 square feet of living space, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, listed for only $268 a square foot. And yeah, great location here in Green Valley. We're just off of Pebble and Pecos, close to the 215, about 20 minutes from Las Vegas and about 30 minutes from Summerlin. Yeah, great central location, and this is the legacy community here. So we're gonna go inside, we're gonna tour this home right now just for you today. We're gonna look at the finishes, look at the construction, look at the details, and ultimately find out if this is the perfect home for you today. You don't wanna miss a second of this tour. There's a lot of surprises. So follow me inside, and then of course that backyard and that beautiful pool, outdoor kitchen, it's got it all. Follow me, I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Let's go check it out right now for you. All right, everyone, another property tour. A beautiful day here in Las Vegas. And we have this wonderful home on a corner lot. I love the treatment on this driveway. It's kind of got this gray atmosphere-like look to it. We have the 3-car garage, beautiful curb appeal, huge tree anchoring the front yard, giving you a lot of shade, stamped concrete pathway going up to the front, the turf wrapping around, double door entry. The lot size here is going to be 8,276 square feet, so bigger than your average lot, and sometimes you get that when you have a corner property here. Tucked away in the neighborhood, way in the backside of the neighborhood, just off of Pebble in the 215 and Pecos. You can see a new light out front here. Solar shades on this side of the home. The sun rises, it's about 9 a.m. The sun's gonna rise over in this direction and kind of set behind here. But yeah, let's go inside and take a look. This one's special. Here we go. Okay, so we're walking in right here. If it's your first time to the channel, I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Local licensed, top producing realtor here. And if you want to see more tours like this, especially a home this beautiful, this location, this price, just hitting the market, go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the bottom there. That'll keep you in tune with all the videos I put out, at least 3 a week, sometimes 4. And we're just looking around this family room here. You have your formal dining up the stairs, and I know we've done models similar to this on my channel. Put my paper away here so I can focus on the task at hand. American West, we can see that right away. Beautiful wood look flooring. I love the low windows here. Gives you a great view, and the lot is a little bit elevated. You kind of have a slope going down off the lot, so great natural light and views. Tile work going all the way up to the vaulted ceilings. Electric fireplace here. Large electric fireplace. And a good sized room walking in. I love these entrances where it just opens up and you get all this space. About a 6 or 7 inch baseboard there. Modern look in white, and then that really light sand color on the walls. Do have a little ledge up top here for maybe some plants or decor with their own specific lighting. This is going to be a little balcony area looking out. I'll show you that when we get upstairs. It's pretty cool. And then you just have kind of a riser area here for the dining room and kitchen. And what that allows for is this sunken family room over here in the corner, which we'll look at in a moment. The kitchen's beautiful. Love the lighting choice here on this oversized dining room. You're gonna be able to fit a table for 10 here, no problem. It is a very large dining room, easy access to the kitchen, and you kind of have this bar top area here as well. So you can serve right over there, or maybe you're having a get together where you have kind of the spread, all the food out here on the counter. Everyone can grab it, get back to the table. Very cool. Great home for entertaining. You can see that beautiful quartz with the copper gold veining in it. And then that American West style with the glass cutouts. Better than a pony wall. I don't know, let me know. Would you rather see kind of a railing there? Or do you like the glass setup like this? You do have to keep it clean. Or would you just open it up and not have glass? That might work too, right? I think I might go with that option personally. Yeah, beautiful flooring. I think we're only gonna have carpet in the bedrooms. And this step down here, so you have 1, 2, basically 2 steps or 3, depending on how you count it. Oh, look at that backyard. Absolutely gorgeous out there. We'll be out there in a moment. But look how tall these ceilings are in this main family room because of the layout of the home. And yeah, you're getting 3,200 square feet here, which is amazing. At only $264 a square foot. We're gonna have a wet bar around the corner there. But you can imagine a very large couch. The TV looks like it's supposed to be on this wall because of the plug up high there, but I kind of think this is the wall for the TV. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know. Then we have some transom windows. Up top, we have this small horizontal window, and then the big windows up top there, letting in some natural light. We have 2 sliders, one up top here, then one down here. Those are aluminum sliders. And yeah, I love the layout of this home. So it is a 2-story home, but you're getting a lot of open space, a lot of very tall ceilings. Very cool layout in my opinion. Good job, American West. And I love the way the stairs goes up here, and then you actually are gonna have another little set of stairs going to that balcony we talked about, and then going into the primary bedroom. Wet bar tucked under the stairs here. I mean, just great use of space. So inviting and comforting, and just, you know, some homes really just feel like homes, and this is no exception here. I love these natural wood look shaker style cabinets down here. You have the stainless sink with the gold faucet there, and then that beautiful quartz all the way around. Handles matching the faucet. And then, yeah, you could do a few bar stools here if you liked. Definitely an option. And the color scheme, just, it's got character and flavor with the natural woods, a little touch of color, but it's also very neutral. So it does leave options open. And then straight through here, we're gonna have the garage. It is the 3-car garage. And it is a single bay, very large 3-car garage. You can see all of the materials here. So you're gonna have extra materials and paints. And if you purchase this home, we can figure out what you wanna keep, what you don't wanna keep. I have a hard time believing that all of these paint colors were used. So maybe we have them remove some of those cans, because it's hard to throw away paint. Can't just throw it in the trash can. But yeah, 2-car on this side, single car here. No beams or separation. You do only have about a foot between these two or less, and then a little over a foot on that side. And then this garage door does butt up against the wall, but plenty of room for 3 cars. Garage door opener on each side. You have your irrigation control. service door off to the side here. And then we have the water treatment as well as the water heater. Personally, on a home like this, I really, again, budget is always an issue when they're remodeling and what they're gonna sell it for. But honestly, charge me, you know, a couple thousand more dollars, paint this garage and epoxy the floor, right? I mean, it seems easy enough. You have painters here. Just spray the walls all the way around and then epoxy this floor. Even if it's a DIY kit, you know, I mean, whatever that raises the cost, I feel like the home's priced pretty well. But I would have liked to see this garage done. It's just a nice touch. Either way though, easily done. And maybe you don't want your garage, you know, painted and all with epoxy floors. I don't know. I just would have liked to see that personally. Self-closing door, that's a fire code safety issue there. So it did close on its own nice and strong. That's nice. And then we have the laundry room here. So it is a separated downstairs laundry room. Dryer hookup with the gas. And then your washer hookup here. Shelf, I love this. I'd like to see a rack there, maybe for some clothes, but easily installed and you can choose where you want to put it. And then this is going to be your water manifold. And typically we just look at this to make sure it's labeled and make sure we don't see any leaks or any corrosion or anything that looks like it might be an issue, which we do not. Upgraded interior doors, you can see with the paneling, and then black mat hardware, handles, strike plates, hinges, accessories. I missed a light. There we go. And yeah, I just love the aesthetics of this home. We do have a pretty big closet here as well. Pretty big coat closet. We're gonna have a bathroom here. But first, let's check out this downstairs bedroom. Very large bedroom downstairs. Nice brand new carpet, light colored, medium pile. Big window looking out. New ceiling fans, lighting throughout the home, of course. This one does have a walk-in closet. I believe the only secondary bedroom with a walk-in closet. Of course, the primary is going to have that. Remote for the fan and the light on the wall. That's going to be your upside down plug. So that's controlled by one of the switches. That's going to be a half hot, meaning one of those outlets is going to be hot all the time. And the other one is only going to be on when the switch. So it's for a lamp, something like that. Spiral staircase going up to the balcony out back. We'll see that in a moment. Very cool as well. And then let me show you what I really like about this bathroom. So it is a 3/4 bath down here. Beautiful white shaker style cabinets. We have the quartz countertops here, undermount porcelain sink. Just a real good looking, clean setup here. Dual flush toilet. But then you have this door, and this door goes out and around to the pool. And what that's allowing you to do is basically you're having your pool party out here. And you can come, you know, guests can come right back here, use the restroom. You're wet from the pool. Hop in, hop out. Maybe you want to take a quick shower, whatever it is, take a shower before the dinner party starts. Whatever it is, it's great to have this access from the outside. Love to see that. We're also going to have a beautiful 3/4 shower here. You can see the tile on the bottom and then these big rectangular cement look tile around the sides. Kind of a rainfall shower head, almost. Black trim. Yeah, good looking 3/4 shower there. So this is also going to be your guest bath, not only for your pool parties, but inside as well. The only bathroom downstairs here. And that will bring us over to the kitchen. I love this open concept kitchen. You do have your slider over here, double waterfall island with the quartz, white shaker style cabinets all the way across top and bottom. And then your pantry over here is going to be the natural wood. I think that's kind of a cool touch. Don't know that I've really seen that much before. It is very cool. We're going to have the covered patio outside with some speakers. The outdoor kitchen will be there in a moment. I don't know if there's enough space, maybe a real small casual table here. I think you probably leave that open because you do have the bar seating and then of course the formal dining. Yeah, not really a breakfast nook in this home. So the $1 million question, let me know in the comments right now before we open this. Will there be pullouts? Because in my opinion, that's what you really need right here. Is you need some pullouts so you can maximize this space. It is a big cabinet, big pantry area. Did you leave your comment below? Yes or no? And the answer's a no. Well, that's something you're gonna wanna add in there for sure. These pantry cabinets are not fantastic for access without those pullouts. They are big, plenty of space, but with those pullouts really gives you a ton of pantry space and storage, so. Refrigerator, brand new here, stainless. Wondering if this is LG. This is, hold on, wait for it. It is a Samsung refrigerator. All right, it's kind of cool. So on this one, it's like, where's the ice maker? So your ice maker, I'm thinking is somewhere over here. This is a new age deal. Where do you get your water? Where do you get your ice? Samsung, what's going on? I think that it's got to be something with this right here. This area's got to be something with the water and ice dispenser. I see like a filter there. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. Very cool. Gives you a nice clean look in the front. I hope there's water and ice dispense in there somewhere, I would imagine. We have the stainless dishwasher, single basin, huge stainless sink, upgraded gold faucet, disposal button up top. Natural wood here, also in the island. So it does kind of tie the two spaces together. I love the white tile backsplash. We do have a 5-burner gas range here. And then the matching stainless hood up top. Very clean look on that hood. And then LG microwave down here in the countertop. Great location for that, actually. A lot of the times we see these like in the island over here, but to me that looks just right and perfect. If you heard me complaining about the KitchenAid the other day, that looks good. LG, nice job. Someone was actually defending KitchenAid in the comments. That's funny. I mean, I'm not trying to fight KitchenAid. I'm just saying, like, the microwave looks a little dated. Let's see what we do. Not this one, but the one in the other video. Yeah, so we have the Lazy Susans in the corner cabinet. I always like to see how they handle the corner cabinet there. I apologize for that camera shake. I'm still working out the new, I got some new gear a couple weeks back and I'm still trying to figure out why that camera shake happens. I'll get it worked out. The video quality though has definitely been upgraded. So yeah, that's your big open kitchen. Great stuff in here. Now we're gonna go upstairs. I love when they do stairs like this. Now you can see kind of little kick marks on the front here. You are gonna have to figure out how to keep these clean. Magic eraser will take care of that. What else will take care of that? No shoes in the house. That's how I live. You won't get any of those marks, or at least very, very, very few if you do no shoes in the house. But I love when they do kind of the wall color front of the stairs and then they have just the wood on the top. And it has a very thick toe piece here, which is fantastic. and keeps it nice and sturdy, and those aren't going anywhere. Let's head up the stairs. Again, I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Thank you for watching my tours. Thank you for being here today. Really appreciate your time. If you want to see this home or homes like it or homes that aren't like it, give me a call. Buying, selling, investing, please let me know. Interest rates just dropped again. The feds are meeting this week. They're supposed to announce another interest rate reduction. So we might be in the fives soon. The high fives, but in the fives. We haven't seen that in several years. So we're into bedroom number 2 here. Love this big arched window. You can see the sun in the back here over the mountains. This is going to be part of that balcony, which we'll look at in a moment. Very big room, 10-foot ceilings, big closet. You have that space up top there for storage or decor. They kept those modern baseboards going through the upstairs. I always love when they change out the little cups there for the pulls on the closet doors. And yeah, home freshly painted. Everything looks great. You have a little art section here. Forgot to turn on the light. And then into this bathroom. Bathroom upstairs. This is going to be shared for these bedrooms up here. White shaker style cabinets with the black, very thin poles there, or handles. Beautiful tile on the floor, long rectangular tiles. And then we have black faucets, the mirrors, the lighting we saw downstairs. Different kind of quartz countertop here. This has gray veining and silver in it. 2 undermount porcelain sinks. We do have a medicine cabinet in the corner here. That's always a great feature. We're seeing less and less of those these days. Nice just to store some things in there that you don't want in sight. Dual flush toilet, nice window looking out. And then more of that beautiful tile. Kind of similar tile to the floor, but the floor is going to be matte, and this tile on the walls here is going to be glossy. And again, 10-foot ceilings upstairs. You can see there's a little ledge up there. Black trim. Shower tub combo with the porcelain tub here. And more of those hexagons from downstairs inside of the soap box there. And then you kind of have this half wall, which I think is kind of cool. Really opens up this bathroom. Just add a shower curtain there and you're in business. Another bedroom here. Another large bedroom. Very large bedrooms in this house. Just under 3,300 square feet total. And it's nice to get these large bedrooms. Same window we saw in the other bedroom here, but we're front facing on this one. Not a whole lot to look in here, but again, upgraded interior doors. I love when they change those out, and just kind of your standard closet here. Yeah, only $268 a square foot. Pretty awesome. And then the final bedroom upstairs before we get to the primary. This one's set up a little differently. Probably the smallest of the bedrooms. They've all been very large. This is still a good sized room, just not quite as big as the other ones. That new carpet. Good color on the carpet too. Great choices in this home. And then now it's time to check out, well, first this closet, linen closet here. Pretty standard. And then you have these few steps going up. Again, great job on the stairs. And this little landing here, and this is that balcony we saw from the front door. So kind of cool. Greet your guests, you hear the doorbell. I guess you'd have to go down there to open it, but you could be like, hey, come in. And they could just let themselves in. You could be like, hey, how's it going? I don't know. You could use it for something, I guess. And again, do you like these walls with the glass in them? Would you rather see railing? Definitely better than a pony wall. I feel like in these, you can't take the glass out because of the height and distance here. But Yeah, I do like the look of it. It really opens it up. And then into this primary bedroom, very large primary bedroom. Kind of a bay window cutout there with the slider, huge ceiling fan here. We did lose some ceiling height because we went up the stairs. So kind of the plus and minus of having the different levels. Over here, it's cool to go up the stairs, but then you do lose some ceiling height. We have this beautiful kind of centerpiece here of the room. I love this wood look tile with the texture on it. They've gone with a very light trim, which is also really nice. And then this giant electric fireplace, change the colors, change the flames. And you have your Smurf tube up top with the plug so you can have that floating TV. Where does that Smurf tube come out? It's got to come out the side, right? Where does it go? It's got to come out through one of those, I'd imagine. But you can see there's like an inlet there. Unless it goes nowhere and they just wanted a plug that was angled like this and dipped into the wall. The problem with a flat plug like this is you plug into it and then your TV can't like sit right on the wall. I don't imagine in this room in particular you would need your TV to tilt or come out. So it probably is nice to have a TV in this room kind of flush up against the wall. So maybe that's why they did that as well. You really don't need a Smurf tube in a wall like this. Probably gonna have a smart TV, probably not gonna have coaxial. In fact, I don't even see a coaxial. So yeah, just have a nice flush mount TV. Look at the detail across the top because it was just a little taller than 2 tiles. So they just put an extra little strip. Kind of cool up there. I like that. Now I'll bring us to the primary bathroom. And this is a very pretty primary bathroom. Have these hexagon gray tile, that marble look wrapping all the way around through the shower. I love the faucet here, the black. You have your soap box, you have a window up there for some natural light. Big soaker tub here, very deep. That is going to be fiberglass. These lights are not working right now, so it might be a breaker. I can't imagine all 4 lights burn out. So just a breaker or something going on with the switch. But rest assured, we will have that fixed before you move in, no problem. And this big glass shower here. That tile wrapping all the way around. You do have the bench there. And then kind of a smaller version of the floor tile. You have the hexagons here in gray. Smaller hexagons there in gray. Black matte hardware. 1/2-inch glass. Good looking shower tub set up there. Great candidate here for the European style shower. Having the glass come all the way across and having the tub inside of the shower. Saw those a few times, really liked them. Now I'm always thinking about that when I see setups like this. I love these natural wood mirrors. Round. You have a little ledge there for storage. Same countertops we saw in the other bathroom, and then the same cabinets with those very slim black handles and pulls. Then another mirror, another medicine cabinet. Yeah, really cool bathroom in my opinion. Very inviting, great size, plenty of space here. Just could use a little more lighting there with whatever's wrong. And into the primary closet. This is a great candidate for maybe some custom closets in here. Yes, they just do have the metal racks. At least, you know, upgrade to builder grade with the wood rack. But the size is really what matters at this point. And very nice. Large closet, attic access, bright LED light. So everything you want to see. I also like that they kept the tile going into the closet. A lot of the times like this, you'll see them do carpet or change the flooring when you get into the closet, but not the case here. And then your water closet. No door for privacy, but it is tucked away in the corner here. Probably add a door pretty easily, I would imagine. I don't know. Seems like it's set up possibly for a door. But yeah, that's that bathroom. So I think what we're gonna do, since we already explored the entirety of downstairs, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on this balcony here. We're gonna look around. Beautiful views. I mean, I can see mountains all the way across the backside through these homes. Palm trees galore. And that's a great thing about Nevada. A lot of people have these towering Mexican fan palms that just look beautiful and give you a sense of paradise. You can see solar screens on the back side of the home here with all this natural light, but a very large balcony here looking out. You can see the beautiful pool. And then this was looking out of that window. We saw kind of this other little space over here. But I want to go down these spiral stairs into the backyard. So here we go. This is a nice feature too, you know, for your get-togethers. Go upstairs, hang out up there a little bit, come back down and swim. Just very cool. I love the spiral staircase situation. Pool equipment behind this wall here. And we'll get a look at these spiral stairs from down here. And then this massive covered patio. Plenty of space out here. You have like the stamped concrete here and then over here on this ledge going up. And then this is really where you're gonna kind of have your outdoor dining here in the shade. I would guess by about 11 o'clock, this is all gonna be shade and you'll have it for the rest of the afternoon. But you can see the two sliders. I like this wall with the planter, kind of cool as well. Outdoor kitchen over here. Oh, we do have speakers in this ceiling as well, so I'm not sure exactly where those are controlled or hooked up. I'm sure you could find it. Do have this gate going out to the front yard there with that path, and then the outdoor kitchen here. So it does have a sink, the burners, and the grill. Obviously, original to the home. Probably could use an upgrade here, an update, but you have the space. Maybe you can reuse the actual structure. Looks like that sink probably hasn't been turned on in a while, but again, you do have plumbing out here. Can probably work that out. This looks to be the speaker volume control. But again, I don't know where you start that from. And then this massive backyard. What a beautiful pool. I love where this spa is at. And then we're gonna sneak around this way too, because you kind of have a little path going back there. We need to check that out. But yeah, have you ever seen a spa like this, completely separate and kind of lifted up in its own little area? That is very cool. You could sit probably 4 comfortably, maybe 5, 6 uncomfortably. But yeah, that's gonna be your hot tub, your spa raised up here. Yeah, I like this setup. Kind of a lagoon style here. And then you have all these trees. So you are getting, even though the sun's right there, you're getting shade here in the morning. And these are pretty clean trees. A lot of times people will not have the forethought to plant trees that don't drop a bunch of stuff. They're fairly clean trees, so you're not gonna get a ton of debris coming off of those. And then yeah, I love this little path back here. It kind of feels like you're in a whole nother place. Do a little table and chairs back here if you wanted. But yeah, you have over 8,000 square feet on this lot. That's wonderful. I love all this kind of rock work around and the different levels. I mean, kind of feels like the inside of the house a little bit with the different level changes, and then this gorgeous pool. And I love the shape of this pool. Not conventional, definitely lagoon style. You kind of have the curves all the way around. Very large. Gonna have the shallow end here and then just kind of get deep all the way around. Basketball hoop if you want to do some pool basketball. But wow, what a cool backyard. I love it. Cool home. Just wonderful. So there it is, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm Andrew Guiant with Simply Vegas. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this tour. If you're still here, give me a call, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.